everyone, this video is going to be about 6 coping strategies that you can use whenever you are stressed. Now, what is a coping mechanism? If you don't know that, click on this video. I made this video for you to understand what is a coping mechanism. Let's get right into it. Quiz time. What is one thing that remains with you from the moment you are born to the moment you die, never leaves you, just its speed either increases or decreases? It's your breath. And most of us ignore it. Every emotion is linked to your breath. When we are sad, our breath changes. When we are stressed, our breath changes. When we are happy, our breath changes. When we are calm, our breath changes. So when you change your breath, you change your emotion. When you have so many assignments, when you are missing home, when that one girl that you talked to in chemistry class haven't texted you back, just a 5-minute breathing exercise can get that stress out of your mind. You just have to do this very simple thing. 2 times inhale and then a long exhale with a sigh. So this is a really quick stress buster. You can try it out yourself. Tip number 2. Whenever life is burying you down with tasks and opportunities and liabilities, you just have to do a simple thing. You have to break things down. Whenever you are overwhelmed, you break down the problem. Wherever the problems look like a mountain, you break them down so that they can look like small hills that you can climb on easily. And for that, you just need 2 things, a pen and a paper. With the pen, you write things down. You just mention things that you have a lot to do. And then you just write small actionable steps for each of them so that you will have some sense of progress to make in all the areas that are stressing you out. अगर मैं तुमसे कहूँ दिल्ली जाना है बट दिल्ली जाने के लिए रोड बंद है, what will you do? भाई रोड बंद है ना, ट्रेन कर लेते हैं. ट्रेन की टिकट नहीं हो रही है. अरे भाई ट्रेन की भी टिकट नहीं हो रही है तो प्लेन टिकट कर लेते हैं. प्लेन टिकट भी नहीं हो रही है तो यार क्या कर सकते हैं, ज़्यादा पैसा लगेगा लेकिन एक प्राइवेट जेट हायर कर लेते हैं. सो I'm just showing any problem can have multiple ways of solving it. So if you are stuck on one problem and thinking, how can I solve it this way? How can I solve it this way? Just zoom out and think of all the other 15 ways that you are not looking into. And if you can't figure out how to do this, just think of who to approach who will help me do this. Okay, this one's a game changer. Every setback is set for a comeback. Actually, reframing situations and thinking of how this is helping me can de-stress you instantly. Think of an archer. When he pulls out an arrow and put it on his bow, he brings the arrow back first to launch it further, right? So whenever life is bringing you back, think of it like it is doing this to launch me. Think of it like this. God has put you in this difficult situation because He wants you to learn something that you will use later in life. That's why this is an amazing opportunity to learn, become more resilient. Many people will not get this opportunity at all. So instead of thinking, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, just change one letter. I get to do this. I get to do this. I get to do this. This will make all the difference. Tip number 5. You have to talk it out, but smartly. So whenever something bad happens, our first response is to just brush it off and let it go. But one of my friends, Ananya, she used to be like that. She always, whenever someone insulted her or someone just misbehaved with her, she used to brush it off and say, it's okay, it's all right, it's all right. But actually, all those negative emotions were being stored in her conscious. She was just bottling up those emotions. And she just randomly told me one day that she was having a normal conversation with her roommate. And all of a sudden, she started shouting at her. She just had an emotional breakdown right there in front of her roommate on a very minor issue. this is what will happen if you bottle up all your emotions. You will have explosions of very emotional breakdowns. It messes up your relations. So you don't want to do that. You just have to find a confederate. You just have to find a bro that will listen to you. Us men have even less people to talk to about these difficult things. So this is what you're gonna do. Find your person, set some ground rules, and sometimes you just need a listener. Sometimes you may need an advisor. Clear it to them that, bro, I just want you to listen to me. I don't want you to give me any advice. Just have these negative emotions in my head and I want to clear them. Every bro will understand it. Get a bro. And last, exercise. So your body directly influences your brain and your emotions. So your physiological changes will bring psychological changes, right? So anytime you are in deep stress, you have to do a simple thing. You have to do your favorite cardiovascular exercise. Studies have shown the best and the most cost-effective way of reducing stress is just to exercise. The number one method was dancing, number two was running and something like that. You just go for a 5-minute run. All the endorphins in your brain will get rid of that stress. So after a heavy stressful day at your college or your office, you just need to go for a run. Just 5 to 10 minute run is enough and your stress will be zeroized. There you have it. Campus life sorted. Just remember these 6 coping mechanisms whenever stress hits you. And it's very easy to resort to negative coping mechanisms, but they affect your life very adversely later on. These 6 things will help you in much better way and will make you a very emotionally intelligent person later down the line. So if you found any value in this video, do smash the like button and please subscribe my channel. It will mean the whole world for me.